lot of sense. Under President Trump, we had a 45-year low in illegal immigration.
Yes, we did. Yeah. Like Little John.
The great people of this state and across the country were able to buy more. They could afford a house. They could afford a car. All that. The sticker shop every week at the grocery store is a testament to their failed policies. Every single thing that they've done has been a total disaster, but here's the good news. We're just a few days away from electing President Donald J. Trump.
Yeah!
And before I had this job, I had a different job. I was the Attorney General of Missouri. That's right. And we took those vaccine mandates all the way to the Supreme Court, and we won.
Yeah!
We took that student loan debt forgiveness scam to the Supreme Court, and we won. We took on big tech and exposed censorship in Missouri versus Biden. And let me tell you, I know a little something about fighting back, but I've never seen anybody as tough and willing to fight than President Trump. What we saw on that stage in Pennsylvania when he came within a millimeter of losing his life, his first reaction was to do what? Stand up and say, fight! Fight!
Fight! Fight!
We can honor
Thank you for telling me it was muted. Like, subscribe, share, and thumbs up.
There's a reason. There's a reason why they call us garbage. There's a reason why they call us deplorable.
Or Eminem talking shit.
It's to silence us. It's to intimidate us. It's to try to get us to not come out and know that we have the right vision for America, but we know that we do. So
like, subscribe, share, hit that thumbs up.
On Tuesday, if you haven't done it already, vote. Get out and vote, because all the polls, they're great. These rallies are great. They're important, but the most important poll is going to be on Tuesday. So, when you listen to all these great speeches, and President Trump's
someone has to see the crowd. And then before Trump came out,
make sure somebody gets to the polls, because if we all do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage former presidential. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage former Donald Trump.
hell yeah!
And that's the only way we're going to fix this catastrophe that is impacting our children, this chronic disease epidemic.
Come to this live. We're going to be on this live.
I was a 10-year-old boy. My uncle was president of the United States.
Come to this live.
6% of Americans had chronic disease.
Like, subscribe, share, we'll be back.
60% did. When my uncle was president, we spent zero on chronic disease in this country. There wasn't even medication for any chronic disease. Today we spend $4.3 trillion every year. It's 5 times our military budget.
Wow.
It is bankrupting our country.
Sure
it
is.
It's hurting our national security. 77% of American children cannot qualify for milk was president. 3% of Americans are obese. Today, 50% of our children are obese.
More.
And this is true in other countries. In other countries, it's the same as it was then. In Japan, 3% of the people are obese. It's impacting our country because we're mass poisoning ourselves.
Yeah.
We're poisoning our children. There's 1,000.
Did you know there's food in here that's illegal to sell?
I'm ingredients in our food that are illegal in Europe.
Did you hear them illegal in Europe?
The problem is not those ingredients. The problem is the corruption in Washington, D.C. The capture who's going to clean that up is Donald J. Trump.
Yeah!
We have the sickest children in the world. When I was a kid, the autism rates, and today, in my generation, 70-year-old men, 1 in 10,000 of us has autism.
Oh, that's sad.
In my children's generation, it's 1 in every 34 children. 1 in every 24 in California.
Very nice. I like that.
When I was a kid, juvenile diabetes was unknown. The typical pediatrician one case of diabetes in his entire career, a 40 or 50-year career. Today, 1 out of every 3 children who walks through his office door is diabetic or pre-diabetic. We are killing our kids.
Bro!
Our kids
We
are
are.
on
Oh,
antidepressants.
go to that.
The sperm counts have dropped 50%.
I'm a mama.
Have dropped 50%. American girls are reaching puberty at 10 to 13
And that's
years
true.
old, 6 years younger than they were a generation ago.
That's crazy. That's because all that shit they put in the food.
I had 11 brothers and sisters.
Wow, that's a
I
lot.
had 70 first cousins. I never knew anybody with a peanut allergy. Why do
Come to this
5
camera, camera 1. I mean camera 2.
Why do all of our kids have
It's a little more
eczema,
clear.
asthma, and allergies? This is not normal.
It's
I
not
know
clear.
what a normal child looks like. And our kids today are injured and they're damaged.
Which one's more
Damaged
clear?
Because we're being poisoned. And that comes from corruption.
Camera 1, which is this one shaking up and down. Or is camera 2, this one shaking up and down right now more clear?
I started working on this issue 19 years ago. And for 19 years, I have got every morning, without one exception, I have said a prayer to God to put me in a position where I could end the chronic disease epidemic.
Yeah! Thank you, Bobby! Yeah, Robbie!
August 23rd of this year, God sent me Donald J. Trump.
Yeah!
Donald Trump said to me in Milwaukee, we met for 2.5 hours. And he said, I want you to join my campaign, unify our efforts, and I'm going to end the foreign wars, the addiction to war, the
Yeah!
$2 billion that we sent to Ukraine, we're going to spend it here in the United States.
Okay! Yeah! Okay! Hell yeah, Venezuelans for Trump! USA! 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 USA!
And he told me, we're going to end the censorship, we're going to end the surveillance, we're going to end the weapons.
Yeah! Stop spying on we the people!
And even my uncle, Ted Kennedy, wrote Title IX to make sure that women's sports are protected in schools.
Yeah!
We're going to end the efforts of the Democratic Party, the war that they're making on women's sports in schools. And he said, we're going to end the chronic disease epidemic, and we are going to make America healthy.
I'm showing the crowd with one camera, he's zoomed up on the other.
And don't we want a president who's going to get the toxins out of our food?
Yeah!
We want a president who's going to end the corruption in Washington, D.C.
Yeah!
We want a president who's going to end all the foreign wars that are sucking away our money and our...
Fuck Ukraine! Yeah! Pedophiles in Ukraine.
End the surveillance and protect the Constitution of the United States.
I want to yell out, no more Ukrainian
Make this a
pedophiles.
free country
Go
again
ahead.
where we treasure our liberty.
Can I yell out, no more Ukrainian pedophiles? Should I yell that out?
Make America healthy again.
Yeah!
President who's going to make America great again.
Yeah!
Let's go to the polls on Tuesday and deliver a landslide for Donald J. Trump.
Yeah! Stand up with me, baby. Here comes Trump, I think, maybe now. Stand up. Oh shit, here he comes. Man of the hour. Trump's finally coming. Oh wait, is that the US? Oh shit, excuse me. Hey, could you hand me my phone, please? I'm sorry. That's my phone, my phone. Sorry. Thank you, I'm sorry. Right, where'd that come from? They were like, they thought it fell from the sky. I don't know who he is. Who's that? I know, it's a mistake. I dropped it. One's player than the other. Look, somebody commented Venezuelans for Trump. No, those are probably one of the photos I got on my channel. Oh yeah, I talked to several Venezuelans that like Trump. Not in here. The ones I talked to at the shelters. Hey Trump, if you want to come up here by me, that'd be really cool if you watch my YouTube channel. You can meet my beautiful wifey. We both got, she got us these beautiful shirts. Hey Trump, if any of your people are watching this, we're sitting up over here, come say hi. That'd be really cool. I got a YouTube channel. I got stickers of you everywhere.
Came into office, I cut taxes more than any other president. We have created so many new jobs, and it led to a growth like we've never seen before. We developed the greatest economy in history by far. When I left office, it changed. Inflation destroyed the lives of so many people. Interest rates went from 2% to 10%. Millions of illegal immigrants, traffickers, and drugs coming into our country. Our country has gone to hell.
Damn right.
So I made a decision to run.
Yeah!
We're gonna make America great again, greater than ever before. I will fight for you with every breath, and I will never let you down.
President Trump is literally putting his life on the line, and he's willing to risk it all because he wants
is that him? I think he's down there, baby.
He is fearless, and he is what this country needs right now.
Our cities will be safe, our streets will be safe, and our borders will be secure.
There he is. Wait, is that him? There he is.
Who will put their own power ahead of the interests of
I
the
think
American
that's him,
people.
right? Look right there, baby.
Freedom and our future.
The left told me to hate Trump.
Is that him right there?
When you cut through the lies, you realize the truth. American families were better when Donald Trump was president. We were safer, wealthier, and stronger.
So if you love this country, if you want to stand up and fight for the future of our nation, you must re-elect Donald J. Trump.
Yeah. McDonald's.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next president of the United States, President Donald J.
Come to.
We love this place. This beautiful state with thousands of proud,
We're gonna try a new live stream. We'll be right back.
and we have a country that's going to hell, but we're going to turn it around very fast. I'd like to begin with a very simple question. Very simple. Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago?
No!
So I come today
But
with
worse.
a message of hope for all Americans with your beautiful vote. But we don't want your money. I don't want your money. I want your damn vote. I will end inflation. I will stop the criminal invasion of our country, the biggest problem we have right now. And I will bring back
Yeah! Thank you.
And this is all you really need to know. We have somebody who's grossly incompetent. As I guess, I don't know, you see the vice president, the president,
Vice President.
what the hell is he? I'm gonna broke it and I will fix it and we'll fix it very quickly.
Yeah!
Bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than ever before. It's going to be, you watch, this is going to be so much fun. That's the good thing about that little slippage that they had, that little, you know, because it showed how bad they are. It showed how bad they are. There's never been spirit like we had. There's never been any race that we've ever had in the history of this country that's had this
You hear
kind of
that guy keeps
spirit.
blocking me.
This election is a choice between whether we will have 4 more years of gross incompetence and failure, or whether we'll begin the 4 greatest years in the history of our country.
Yeah!
To be honest with you, because you look at what's happened to our country, and how the hell can you do this? But I'm asking you anyway to be excited about the future of our country again.
You sure?
This will be America's new golden age. It's going to be the golden age. Look at this place. I mean, what the hell happened
Yeah!
How's Eric doing? I think very well. He's a great guy. He's a great looking guy too. Sometimes I'd say maybe he'd be better off without that mustache on that. He's such a handsome guy. I said, no, but you know, I guess you better leave it because I hear you're leading, so we have to leave the mustache.
What did he say? What did he say? Something about the immigrant season?
We love this whole place. We had a little event here recently, the convention. We had the convention. I had a little patch on my ears. Little patch. I said,
Oh, from when he got shot at.
Walking down with the patch. There's nothing you can do about some things.
The patch, yeah, from when he got shot.
Every problem facing us can be solved, but now the fate of our nation is in your hands. It really is. We win this state, we win the whole
Did the
thing.
people go down the bottom pressure? Can I go down the stairs real quick down pressure, please? Right down these stairs right here, baby. Just for 1 second, can I go down? Are you gonna get me out? Okay, if you're gonna get me out. Here, I'll stay here with you. That's fine. She's gonna make you mad, I'll stay.
She's been the worst vice president in the history of our country.
Record, baby.
And you remember,
I'm not going down there to get closer.
5 months ago, everybody was saying she can't run, she's
I'm not.
grossly incompetent.
Not if you don't come.
She was the worst vice president in history. We're not going to take it anymore, Kamala. You're fired.
Good! Yeah! My leg's hurting.
Most of Wisconsin, it's a little tiny section, but I'm not going to get into the detail. But you still have until Sunday to vote early here in Milwaukee, as
Hey, we
well
can-
as in Madison and Green Bay and Racine.
I'm trying to get your chop, baby.
Then go over there, Dad.
You should come with me.
Was anybody at the one in Green Bay? How was that?
Okay, I'm just gonna walk down for 1 second, okay? I'm gonna walk down the stairs, I'll be right back up. I'll be right back, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna bring my mask, I'm gonna see if I can get him to point me out. I'm gonna see if I can get him to point me out with my mask.
That's the biggest man ever. His fingers were like sausages. That's why he could throw a ball 80 yards. He was great, but he never did it before. It's such an honor because he never did it
Besides
before.
that.
No, Brett never did that before. You know, as an athlete, it's hard to do a little bit. You can't do it. You lose some fans, maybe. Who knows? Crazy people say, "Oh, I don't like him." They say, like somebody, but Brett was great, and we had an unbelievable day. And to get his
We'll see if the mask gets me pointed out. Hopefully not my
right
secret
here,
service.
he wanted to do it right in Wisconsin, any place he said in Wisconsin. And he gave me
Let's see if you
a
notice
call.
me with the mask on this time. I wish I could have a big giant flag. I'm sorry.
He could really rip that ball. So thank you very much to Brett. So get everyone you know, you have to do it, you have to vote, vote, vote. We're gonna win this thing, we're gonna win it big. We're gonna win it right here. And you have to vote early. Just come on, because we don't care at this point, we don't care when you vote, just make sure you vote. And if you see anybody cheating, you know what you do, you know what you do, report them out immediately. You're doing great. The leading.
Let's see if you can point me waving this up in the air.
But don't listen to me now, don't listen, just pretend we're one down, right? We're 1 point down, please. We don't want to say, oh, we don't have to work today, because he's leading. That stuff happens when we do that.
Oh, Taylor? I got you.
Oh, the mic. I think the mic stinks.
Snake ass bitch. Huh?
I was wondering what the hell they were shouting. I think this mic stinks. And then we don't pay the contractor. I say, don't pay the contractor. And then they write a story. Trump doesn't pay his bills. No, the mic is terrible. I had another one. You know what? I've done 3 of these today.
Yeah!
Somebody said maybe what we could do is maybe we could just skip the last one. I said, there's no way I'm skipping. There's no way. And this is the best one of all. Look at this place.
I'm trying to get him to point me out.
Seriously good.
I'm trying to get him to point me out.
Seriously good.
Yeah!
And tell me, who has more, the Greek or me? I think we have about the same. He is so.
I don't got a sign, but I got a mask. It's just as good. Part of that abandoned Harris sign, I forgot I have that.
You're supposed to be a guy too. With your help, we're going to defeat Kamala Harris and we're going to make America great again. Thank you very much. Thank you. So in breaking news, the economy created a pitiful, you won't even believe this.
You gotta go in.
The economy stinks.
You gotta go
What time is
Gotcha,
it?
gotcha.
What time? 4 days
There's something
before
open.
the election, they have among the worst numbers ever in history. Nobody's ever heard. They did 12,000 jobs. Normally you're 250, 300,000, 400,000. They did 12. Think of it, 12,000 jobs.
More than that.
It's hundreds of thousands of jobs, less than it should be. Think. Because they're pathetic.
I tried.
These people don't know anything. She's a very low IQ person. We don't need a low IQ individual. We just had that for 40 years.
feels like a politician.
Those numbers are so low, they're almost disqualifying. The only thing good about the numbers I'm going to give you now are that it's great to run against the people that created those numbers because it's terrible. And just think a few months ago, they fraudulently claimed, remember, 3 months ago, 818,000 jobs. It was a fraud.
Yeah,
Everything they do is a fraud. And then they go after people that aren't frauds. They're a fraud. The whole operation stinks. But they created 818,000 fake jobs. And they thought they'd get away with it, and a whistleblower blew the whistle. And they blew the whistle. They thought they were going to announce. They called it a correction. That's a hell of a correction. That will be the world's biggest correction in history. What do you think, Ron Johnson? That's the biggest correction. It was, you know, corrections are meant for like 700 jobs, not almost 1 million jobs. But now they've just revised the past jobs number, right, last month, and they revised it downward by 112,000 fake jobs. So these guys are playing fast and loose. These are crooked people we're dealing with. The people we're running against are crooked as hell.
There it is.
So that's almost 1 million fake jobs. And I think it's
So they gotta go back up because there's no seats in the cafe.
Who the hell heard these numbers? And they wanted to revise them after the election. Could you imagine if you lost the election and then 2 days later, we've revised the numbers downward 1 million jobs? Nobody's ever heard of it, but we thank you, Mr. Whistleblower, you know. Some whistleblowers out there. Wiped out nearly 30,000 private sector jobs and nearly 50,000 manufactured jobs in just the last month. Do you believe this? Nobody's ever heard of these numbers. Even I mean, I know they're incompetent, but I thought they were sort of riding along a little bit on what we built. With almost 100,000 manufactured jobs killed since the beginning of the year. 100, that's a lot. 150,000, these are all the numbers coming out of the so-called government. Great government we have. 150,000 Americans joined the unemployment rolls last month. This is like a depression. There's nothing, no event. I think they tried to blame the hurricane.
I got down there for a few minutes. I'm sorry. I got down there for a few minutes before they said to go back up. I said I got down there for a few minutes before they said I had to come back up.
The data shows that 100% this is this part.
It's hot in here, right? They got the heat cranked up. I know, me too. It's hot.
Have gone to illegal migrants.
Boo! I seen it! Johnny Smolsky, YouTube!
Were taken from African Americans,
Yeah, I can get new subscribers here.
and union workers. I don't think the unions. But I told you this was going to happen.
Huh?
It's inevitable. They're letting millions and millions of people flood into the country, and the African American population. If you see these numbers, then they're going to release them. But I think maybe Ron needs to try to get them early because they're really there. They've taken so many jobs away from
See if he points me out
African
with the mask on.
less from Hispanic, but that's going to catch up.
Look
The African American job picture is unbelievable. And we had it going so good.
I'm staying right
But
here.
they come in illegally and they're taking the jobs and people that have had jobs for 20 years, good jobs, and raised a family, that have a house, really nice, and they've now lost their jobs. The illegal migrants that are poured into the open court.
We hear about these migrants that gotta get deported.
Kamala's inflation nightmare, think of this, has cost the typical American family $30,000. Think of that one. Higher prices because the inflation is just raised. And you know what started? When they played around with my energy. I had no inflation. We had the greatest energy we've ever had. I was going to have it 4 times higher by now. And we're going to do that, but we have to do it today because, and we're going to have it 4 times higher. We're going to take care of Asia. We're going to take care of Europe. We're going to make a fortune. Start paying down debt. We have 35 trillion in debt.
Yeah.
You lower your taxes. I gave you the largest tax cut in the history of our country and the largest regulation cuts. And we're ready to do that. Thank you. Thank you. And now she wants to impose the largest tax hike in American history on top of everything else and raise your taxes by more than $3,000 a year. Is everybody happy?
Boo!
Don't worry, we're gonna make it good. You gotta suffer a little bit to get them out. Get those people out there grossly incompetent. I stand before you today as the only candidate who can rescue our economy from total obliteration and restore it to strength, prosperity, and actual greatness.
Damn right!
As the history of these numbers plainly indicate, the economy is now a disaster. And are you listening to this press? They're the most dishonest human beings.
Yes, they are.
These people, you know, whenever I look at them, they turn the cameras on, the red lights go off. They say, oh no, they don't want any part of it. Now, that's a lot of press. That's a lot of cameras going. So late at night. But no, we're gonna bring it back, and we're gonna bring it back. And still, we're gonna drill, baby, drill. We're gonna get.
Yeah, bring back the Challenger and Charger. Drill, baby, drill. We need that oil.
Their economy is
My car needs oil.
significantly worse. How does it get worse than
Cheap
that?
oil. What?
The top Wall Street analysts, like Scott Bessent, who's one of the most brilliant guys on Wall Street, he said that the only reason the stock market is up is because everyone thinks
down
it's
where I'm walking
going
out.
up.
Sit down on the chair.
Can you imagine Kamala one? You were going through 1929 South Depression. I believe that too. Now, that pressure incomes and kill millions of jobs and wipe out the states. I don't like to say, you know, it's when I made,
It's an hour and like half. It's like an hour and a half, not even.
I know, but it sounds a little beneficial, right? I'm gonna win!
Yeah! I hope so.
Taxes for workers and small businesses, and we will have no tax on tips.
Yeah!
No tax on overtime.
That sounds pretty damn good.
And for our seniors, ready? No tax on Social Security.
My foot was hurting, sorry.
This was given to me by a great political reporter. A she said, sir, why don't you support and give a tax credit for family caregivers who take care of a parent or a loved one?
What he just said.
You would not have enough hospitals in this country to take care of anything. You need to double your hospitals and you still. Those are the greatest people on earth, and they do it with love. And we're going to get them a tax credit. Is that okay?
Yeah!
I will end Kamala's war on American energy.
Yeah!
We're going to frack.
Drill, drill, drill!
Oh no, I've always wanted to perfect this woman. She's the worst liar. Look, I had to go and beat crooked Hillary Clinton. She's crooked as hell. $4 bill. I've never held a microphone up so long in my damn life. I can suck his head. But she's crooked as hell, right? Crooked Hillary, but she was less like she didn't lie this way. This woman, Trump, is going to do, he's going to terminate your Social Security in his first week in office. Not going at all. I'm the one that's going to keep it going, no increases in age. He's going to ruin Medicare, he's going to do that. I see her today, she's in a news conference. First of all, she's exhausted. She looks like no, she's exhausted, right? Man. And you know what? I've done 62 days. No days off. Today is an example. Yesterday I started going to New Mexico. You know what? It's not really a swing state, but it's a state that likes me a lot. It's got a thing called the border, and it's an open civ. And people are pouring in by the thousands and doing a lot of destruction and doing a lot of crime. And I went there, we had a massive crowd. You couldn't even see the end of it. It was like early in the day of a regular weekday. And today I was in Michigan. We were all over the place. We were in Michigan, but I said, and Michigan is good, you know, I hate in Michigan. You know why? I'm going to bring back the car business. I didn't get that. A year ago, I heard from a friend of mine who builds plants. He's a great plant builder, the best of the biggest in the world. He's building this massive plant that I wanted to see. I said, I want to see the plant you're building. He goes, well, it's not in the U.S. I said, then I don't want to see it. I'm not interested in it. Where is it? It's in Mexico. Hold on to China. They're building this massive big starter. They're building this massive plant right on the border so they can make cars, sell them into the United States and destroy the rest of Detroit. Take all the business away from them. South Carolina and lots of other places. And you can do YouTube, but they're going to build this big plant. And I guess that's killer. You know, they're trying to solve the Detroit situation. And we want to bring it back up. Don't want to bring it back because you know what? The most beautiful word in the entire dictionary, you know what it is? It's tower. The tower. You're going to become so rich with the word tower. You're going to become rich as that, and I don't know what to do with the money I'm telling you. You're going to become very rich with the word tower. And so I told them, and I was at the Detroit Economic Club. It was beautiful, and I was giving a talk, and I saw the guy that told me that they're going to start building a big plant in Mexico, right on the border. And he was in the audience, John, his name is. He's, I think the biggest in the world, this stuff. It's very good. And he told me if you guys to build an apartment, they could build a road, they could build a place. But the plant has this problem with the computers all over the place, and so robots.
Fix it!
So I said, how's that going?
Fix the mic!
What do they mean, fix the mic?
Blah, 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 blah.
What the hell is he talking about? Fix the mic. Mike's
Fix
fine.
the mic! Fix the mic!
What mic is he talking about? His mic's fine.
Fix the mic! Fix the mic!
What's the mic?
Fix the mic! 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 Fix the mic!
Knock the hell out of people backstage. I don't mind if they want to come up a little forward or something, but it's a pretty stupid situation. That's okay. I guess so I'm going to be seething. I'm seething. I'm working my ass off with this stupid mic. I'm blowing out my left arm, now I'm gonna blow out my right arm, and I'm blowing out my damn throat too. For these stupid people. I'll make you now. Pretend you're listening to it perfectly, and I'll come back and do another one, okay? Everybody wants to get, remember there was a moment when they said, oh, nobody wants to work for Trump, he's too difficult, he's too secret. They died to work for us. You know why? Because they all want to be this glamour here, they want to be in this beautiful administration, they want to be secretaries. No, they say, sir, nobody wants to work for you. Nobody wants to be Secretary of State and be known famous for the rest of your life. Nobody wants to be Secretary of the Treasury. Nobody. These people are nuts. These people right there. They don't want to work for you.
Yeah, like, subscribe, share it, thumbs up. Go to camera 2. Slide.
Scam, one of the great scams in history.
Go to camera 2. I'm going to start a new one.
Oh, we came up at the 12